that are more conservative in the way that we present ourselves and dress and everything, it makes us look bad. And I hate that. What the hell is only feet? No! That's gonna be the new hot trend. Only feet. 99% are, but not all. That's the problem. That's the problem, is that 99% are. I mean, you got Twitch pages, you got Twitch streamers like Amaranth who give the rest of us a bad name, and don't even get me started on her. People seem to like it when I go on tangents. I could easily go on a tangent about her. Holy hell. And don't mind me, I get derailed on my streams constantly. It happens all the time. So people are coming here expecting nothing but gameplay. Not gonna happen. My streams get derailed all the time, and we start going off on all different topics, and I will keep games paused for an hour easily, just talking to the community and going on tangents and everything else. Money. What about money? You're making some because you're working. Okay, even the graphics look better since this patch.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Verona, and we contemplate the death that may await. Death is no failure, my friends. Should it find you?
Ah, here he is.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new ward?
That's a good idea.
I could use some help.
What's the problem?
This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
So how smart is this dog?
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember
No
and carry
worries,
out complex
Kira.
orders. Most valuable dogs in the world.
No, you're
Trouble
totally
is,
fine.
they
Thank you
generally
for
imprint
stopping
to one
by.
master.
Thank you for the lurk, sweetie.
Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
No, I know it's easy money. That's the problem, Anubis. It's easy money, but at the same time, they're degrading themselves. And they open themselves up to being called all sorts of horrible names. I turned into a water gun earlier. Hi, what did you... You know what? I don't know that I want to know. I don't know that I want to know. It's you, Kai. I don't know that I want to know. Glad you're on my headphones, or my dog might be going off at the in-game dog. Why do you think I could muzzle him?
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune
I
to the
knew you were
darkspawn
gonna
taint.
say that.
The most you have to worry
Darn
about
it,
is some
Kai.
tooth marks.
My God, Kai. I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Oh, the dog looks up at you respectfully, backing down from his aggressive stance. You can see intelligence in his eyes, as well as a great deal of pain. This animal is very ill. Thank you for the lurk, Kira. Put the muzzle on the dog.
Who's that Pokemon?
The Mabari growls weakly, but does not challenge you. Oh, okay.
Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I might be. Why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre.
Where in the wilds would I find this flower?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
Okay, I'll see if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Okay. So I can't see where I can go? I'm gonna mark that one as active. Okay. Is that gonna show me my objective? Oh, okay.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turn Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Oh, I love when people talk to Frosty Tools. No? Oh. Okay, can I not go out into the wild? Oh. Here's something. Oh.
This should be easy enough.
Good night, Big Cat. Thank you for your help. Leaving a message in the Guild Wars 2 channel so I don't forget my stuff. Okie dokie. You can read it later, it's not important today. Okie dokie. I'll check it out after stream then. Thank you, Big Cat, for all your help. I appreciate it. Dude, the amount of patience you have with me is incredible. Seriously, thank you. I appreciate it.
Hail. You're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korkari Wilds until he gives the word.
Why not?
The Korkari Wilds is a dangerous place. More so now that it crawls with darkspawn. They say the Great Blight began deep within its forests. One of our scouting patrols has been gone for 3 days. We're taking bets on who got them first, the Darkspawn or the Witches of the Wilds.
The Witches of the Wild?
Oh, sure. There's an old legend in these parts about Flemeth, the apostate sorceress who conquered this area centuries ago. She united the chasing barbarians and invaded the farmlands. That's when the great hero, Cormac, destroyed her army with his. Took her head right off, so they say. Her daughters survived and became the Witches of the Wild. Tales tell of them plaguing this area since. Mostly superstitions, stealing babies and spoiling milk.
And... so I mention them if it's just superstition.
Spend enough time here, you'll get an earful about those witches. Locals blame them for near everything. At any rate, that's why Duncan doesn't want you wandering out without his say-so.
Okay. I guess it's time to go talk to Duncan. Not. Oh yeah. You mentioned the graphics. Oh, I have them set back to Mac. I don't know what anti-aliasing does, but just the level of anti-aliasing. Higher levels will smooth out jagged pixels. And nah, it's fine. If that was all it was, then I'm not worried about it.
Hear the prayers of your sons and daughters. We who betrayed your prophet Andraste now beg you to forgive us. Do not abandon us in our darkest hour. Watch over the valley.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
The Fade?
The Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
I apologize, I'll go elsewhere.
Keep her people safe from the Darkspawn. Let us bow our heads and offer prayers to the
No, there is no VSync. No, it's turned on. You think I should turn it off? Synchronize your frame rate to your monitor's refresh rate. Enable this if you see excessive screen tearing. No, I keep it turned on. Generally, it's not. I mean... No, we thought I had turned... No, because last week when I was having major issues, we thought maybe it was because of the graphics settings, which shouldn't be an issue. I've got a really good computer. But I was still having issues with it, so I adjusted everything back to normal. No, there are some games that you probably should turn it off, for sure, but don't matter to me. I kind of, generally, I'll leave VSync. Generally, I'll leave VSync based on whatever the default of the game is. Some default have it on, some default have it off. The one that I turn off is motion blur. I hate motion blur. So, yeah. Bloom doesn't bother me. Bloom actually can be kind of nice because it can put a bit of a glow around things, especially loot or objectives. It gives it a little bit of an extra glow to make it pop and say, hey, it's right here. Bloom doesn't bother me. I can have it off or on. It doesn't matter. Generally, though, I keep most of my settings to the default because it'll generally default to the best graphics that your computer can handle. Bloom can be nice, but takes some resources. Oh, yeah. My computer runs really, really good. Oh, yeah, for sure. Most of the games that require an excessive amount of resources with Bloom, most of those games I have on my PS5. So I generally don't have to worry about it. So... Oh, Kai, have you... I think 7.1 just came out today. In Final Fantasy XIV, I think 7.1 just came out today. I might take a look at it tonight after stream and play some of the story. Oh shit, no, I have to get through Dawn Trail first on one of my other characters. Oh. I tried Wilds on this computer. No problem. Not a problem. Oh? Why? Why? What happened?
that he might find us worthy.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow.
What same shit?
Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
Who's Tranquil? Who are you?
Welcome, young woman.
Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
Grind, wait until new patch, grind again. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, not everybody enjoys doing a bunch of the content in between patches. That's fair. That's fair. I don't mind. I generally, now that I'm caught up, I'll probably go ahead and do the new patch. And then I like to log in for each of the events, the special events they have going on, like the Halloween event. I did that on a few characters. When the Christmas event comes out, I'm gonna do that one as well. When the New Year event comes out, I'm gonna do that one as well. The anniversary event. So I like to log in for those and participate in those. But yeah, right now it's basically wait until patch. I might go through the story again on another character and play because I have a couple of characters that are already there at Dawn Trail. So I might go ahead and play through those. But yeah. What is enchantment exactly?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
You're not the first person to say that, Kai. There's a lot of mixed feelings about Wooklamot and the Dawn Trail expansion as a whole. As far as I knew, the only time you got any of the story was from watching me stream it. What sort of enchantments are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
I should go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, strange little man.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
The combat, I love it in Dawn Trail, but can't deal with Woot. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. A lot of people felt that way. I like her. She can get annoying, but overall, I like her. I don't think she deserves as much hate as she's getting, but that's just me personally. I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
This guy is funny. I like him. She thinks too much for a warrior. She's a warrior. I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Who's that Pokemon?
We haven't met. You must be Alistair.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Toffa.
Right, that was the name. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey wardens. I wonder why that is.
Probably because we're too smart for you. You want more women in the wardens, do you? I can handle myself better than most. How about you stop thinking of me as a woman? No. You want more women in the wardens, do you?
Would that be so terrible? Not that I'm some drooling lecher or anything. Please stop looking at me like that. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
This guy is hilarious. Yes, just recently.
I've only fought them once up close. And that was before the battles here started, which Duncan has kept me out of so far. Tell me, did you find them as monstrous as I did?
Well, considering I don't know how monstrous you found them. See? Yeah. I don't know how monstrous did you find them. Hideous, dangerous, but killable. I wasn't afraid. They died like any other creature. I don't know. I'm going with that first one. I don't know. How monstrous did you find them? He's gonna be a sarcastic ass. He's gonna be a sarcastic nit. I'm gonna be a sarcastic nit.
I'd read so much, but it just can't prepare you. I don't look forward to seeing them again. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
That argument I saw, what was it about?
With the mage. The circle is here at the king's request, and the chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
You were a mage hunter?
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes, the chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
What about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
No, I haven't.
Keep an eye out. Maybe we'll see one of them.
I look forward to traveling with you.
You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
That's a switch. Okay. Party members and tactics. When you're not controlling them, party members act according to tactics you set. Select Alistair by left-clicking on him or his portrait, okay? Now open the tactics screen by clicking on the highlighted icon or pressing the stop. There. You can use the conditional tactics slot to design custom behavior for each character, or simply select preset tactics. Change Alistair's preset to Defender. Okay? Ooh, I've met 3 characters. Okay. Alistair. You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together. Alistair was a novice Templar when Duncan recruited him into the Grey Wardens or rescued him, as Alistair would say. King Kaelin Theron. I'd hoped for war like in the tales, a king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. Son of the legendary King Merrick Theron, Kaelin was the first Ferelden king born into a land free from foreign rule in 2 generations. Since his father's death, he's held the throne alongside his queen, Enora. Logain. Takes more than legends to win a battle. Logain was born a farmer during the time when his country was under foreign occupation. When he was still a boy, he joined the resistance, where his considerable tactical genius quickly became apparent. He became close friends with Prince Marek, the last true heir to the Ferelden throne, and together they led the rebels to drive out the forces of the Orlesian Empire. Marek raised his friend to the nobility, and Logain is now more of a symbol than a man. He represents the Ferelden ideals of hard work and independence. Turn to Duncan near Spire. Add a Spire near the gate. Oops. I want to switch over here. Yeah.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Sorry, miss. The army camp is off limits for you right now.
Dude, how did you just float like that? That's cool.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sajori, a knight from Redcliffe.
How'd you do?
And this here is Daveth, a fellow from Denerim.
Charmed, milady.
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Alpha, pleased to meet you.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
Three vials of Darkspawn blood, but there's 4 of us. Oh, wait a second, that's right. Alistair's already a Grey Warden. Yeah, Alistair's already a Grey Warden. Okay. What do we need Darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
Okay, going to the wilds, isn't that dangerous?
You weren't recruited out of charity. All 3 of you are skilled and resourceful. Alistair is the most junior member of our order and will accompany you as is tradition. Do not worry. I doubt you will need to go far into the wilds to find what you seek.
Okay, and what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What kind of scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
What if they're no longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
How will we find this archive?
It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Alright, let's do a quick save. Oh, actually, hold on. I forgot you can... I forgot about that. Okay.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate